This is going to be a demo of the RamoopsLogger. So what I'm going to show is it running on the Raspberry Pi Zero. Now most of the Nerve's official systems support the RamoopsLogger. It requires a special Linux device driver called the pstore driver that's configured and running. So once you have that, just add RamoopsLogger to your dependencies and then add it to the configuration. So the Elixir Logger configuration like this, and then rebuild, and then it should be ready to go. So let's log in. So we're in there into the circuits image that's going over the Ethernet virtual Ethernet cable that's through the USB port that's connected to this Raspberry Pi Zero. So just to show the ring logger messages. So this one just booted. There's nothing being written to the micro SD card, and messages aren't being logged over the network or anything. So when this device resets, all the messages in the ring logger of course disappear, and you get fresh ones for the next reboot. So with the RamoopsLogger, you can check to see if there's an available log. Nope, there isn't, because this is a fresh boot. So this log's kept in DRAM, so long as the power glitch or reboot isn't that long, it can be recovered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log a message. So let's do that. Oops, logger log. Okay. See, that's there. So the log message is there. Now let's reset this Raspberry Pi Zero. So what I have right here is the reset pins. Easier for me to short out. So I'm just going to short them. So that should have shorted them. So you can almost see on the video the green light on the Raspberry Pi Zero go. So right now this session's hung. So let's get out of it. And when the Raspberry Pi Zero comes up, let's see if it's there. All right, it's there. So we can see the RamoopsLogger thinks that there's something there. True, there is. Then let's see the log. So it recovered the log. You'll see our message that was written there. No errors detected. This part of DRAM is the Linux driver protects it with an error correction code. So every once in a while, if you remove power for too long, you can see it will tell you that it had to correct a few errors to be able to get the log back, which is kind of cool. And if it messes up, you get a lot of static in the log. And even that's kind of interesting, because sometimes you can read through the log messages and pick out parts of log messages that help you debug whatever caused the surprise reboot. So that's it. That's the RamoopsLogger.